morning, you bad, beautiful bitches. You. It is May 31st, end of the month here. All right? Before we get started, this is going to be a hot takes episode.
Ooh.
Three of us will go deep in all of our hot takes.
Love that.
Go.
Pop culture.
Yep.
Maybe political. Maybe a lot of relationship. Ooh. You get it.
I do.
Before that,
Okay.
maybe we suck one down here. You know, maybe
All
quick
right.
cheers.
Dear Lord.
Last time Colin had one of these.
Yeah, I'm only doing it because you guys are doing it.
Okay, yeah, wow. You nearly blacked out last time, huh?
I think he did, didn't
I
he?
did.
Yeah,
I
no,
did.
he did.
I actually blacked
So
out.
maybe we pace ourselves.
Well, I think we had like 3 or 4 of those, which it doesn't
11%.
sound. Yeah, it doesn't sound that
Doesn't.
bad. 3 or 4.
And the
you think
look
I-
of them, like if you crush these 4, it looks
Right, it's like a
you'd
juice box.
Right.
But no.
Before we get started, though,
Oh dear.
we had to do this episode. Don't let the bag confuse you.
My face is getting red.
Okay, first let me give you this. I'm going to give you a card.
Okay.
Nothing to read aloud, so don't you worry. But why don't you pass that over?
I think. Okay. All right.
And then I have a little. Once you're done the card,
Kevin licked that, so you
I
know.
did look it.
Yeah. I licked 100 before that. Thought I was gonna
you
die.
licked them all.
You dog, you. Look at you guys. Well, should I?
You can. Oh
That's
yeah.
fine. Yeah, no info.
Boom.
The official wedding invite. Hello.
Save the date.
Save the date.
Save the date.
You're the
Oh.
first. I believe you're the first.
Yeah.
Save the date to be opened.
Really?
Yeah.
So on that
This is going
notion,
straight on the refrigerator. Let me tell you.
Oh. And then
This box
here
looks
is
nice.
little
What
gift.
is this?
This is pass this over to him as well. That's
What
for
is
you as
going
well.
on?
well, I'll let him
So,
open first.
What?
As you're opening that, it's a little gift. Right before you open it, hold on a second.
Okay.
I wanted to just formally take the time
Yes.
to ask you
Oh.
to be my best man
Oh.
at the wedding. If you do so accept, I feel like this is like that scene in Grinch where he's like, and if you marry me, a new car. If you choose to accept,
I do.
Whatever's in that box is all
do.
yours.
If you don't, though,
Oh, wow.
You open
You're
that.
going to make me tear up a little bit.
Hey,
over
you
here.
know, we've been through it all since 4th grade.
Oh, my fuck. Dude.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Watch,
Is
buddies.
that Hurley? Oh.
There
you
it
see how
is.
red my face is?
Right?
Kevin.
Look at us, huh?
House of Whale.
Oh.
Yeah, you have a little. This is your
Yes.
like
God, I freaking love you guys.
your certified book on house whale. Little cleaning cloth. Yeah, that is the real
What is
deal.
this?
That
This
is
is
like
a book on this?
So that watch, no joke, is like 1 of 13 for house whale. So it comes with that. That book will tell you which number it is in the.
And this is just to shine it up a
And
little
that's
bit.
if it ever gets
need
dirty.
be.
It's the same one I'm currently sporting here on the,
All right,
on the wrist.
hold up here.
Yeah, you go ahead and slap that on there
My
now.
hands are shaking. My voice is cracking. What?
When we did the Sean Scott pod,
Yeah.
Colin came over before and we got like a little iced out and he wore that watch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And then I knew, I was like, all right, I have to get him one of those.
Now be careful in Southie. Girls are gonna be
Right.
coming up to you. Okay.
Right.
It's
Okay.
yeah. So when you take the weird thing I learned with these is they're handmade, right? House Whale. Shout out House Whale for doing this.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Jeez.
This dude hand makes these things, right? So if you look on the inside of that, it's got this like wind up. You'll see it's like 3
yeah.
pieces. They all move. So when you put on the watch in the morning, you just got to give it a couple shakes and then it starts telling the time.
Really?
It's really cool. Yeah, it's on movement.
I had a funny joke for that one. Dude,
That came quick.
this is unbelievable.
Right?
Oh,
You
thank
know?
you. And yes, dude. Fuck yes.
We're in. We're in.
Shit.
Yeah, you slapped that thing on your wrist
How
there.
do you even open this?
If you,
Kevin.
here we go. Shout out House Whale for making this whole thing possible. All right, what a legend, handcrafted. Okay, 3-piece watch.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. So
Other watch terms, you know.
And I want to put these in. Okay. And then, yeah. So put that one on like the.
People listening to this while running and walking are like, wow, sick show. What's going on? Take 40 minutes to put on a watch. It's happening in studio currently.
Right.
I don't know how
gotcha.
to do that one. Yeah.
Watch buddies.
Oh, that looks great.
Look at you. Oh yeah.
Is this one matching?
Yeah. They're identical.
Wow.
Same watches
Look
right
at
there. Yeah. Whew. That thing
I can
is.
just not go to the wedding. It could be you two.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So now
I'm
we're
putting
in.
my shades on.
Here we go.
Let's
Here
go.
we go. You look
Let's
great in
go.
that.
It
Wow.
feels great. I feel different.
You already look different.
I feel like
look
I have more
important.
confidence.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my God. You
This
look
is
very
cool.
important.
All right.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good show.
Yeah. Here we go.
Fuck yeah.
Here we go. So let the bachelor party planning begin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yes.
Wow. Strippers everywhere. Everywhere. Get it. Anywho.
You guys can't even get the strippers.
What?
Nothing.
This is a hot take show. All right. We're going through all of our hot takes. Does anyone want to start with their hot takes? Who has a banger of a hot take?
I can start with like that light one. Oh, you want to start?
No, please take us away. I got some heavy hitters. So you.
Yeah,
please
but that's why I'm
take-
like maybe start a little light.
She's saying the word start, so the jury knows.
Boom.
Taylor Swift.
Here we go.
So much better country.
You're
do you
saying
mean?
Old,
She's all pop now.
Oh,
no,
Taylor.
bring,
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why she can't come to the phone anymore? Cause she's dead. Well, let's like relive her.
Did you guys end up going to that? Or were you
No.
away?
We
You
were away.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw literally everybody was at
Yeah.
that.
insane in the pouring rain.
Yeah. Which, okay, she puts on an incredible show. I've been to 2 of her concerts, this and that, but like, I didn't really care to miss this one. Like, I like the country
You like
teardrops
old
on my guitar.
Taylor better than new Taylor.
Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna. I have a friend who spent $700.
U.S.
Yes.
That's
For the
insane.
tickets. And I'm like, honey.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But dude, she is like the biggest artist in the world.
Yeah,
Like
good
no
for her,
one,
though. Good for her.
no one like. I was listening the other day. I forget who was talking about her, but they say like you have big names that come in and will do a stadium show.
Mm-hmm.
Certain cities that Taylor Swift goes to, she'll do 4 nights.
Right.
She did 3.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Boston.
what I mean. Like
Yeah.
at Gillette, dude. That's
Yeah.
what 80,000.
Yeah, I think it's like-
4
yeah.
nights in a row. Like what other artist can do that?
And the ticket prices
know.
were insane.
Insane.
So it's
700.
like whatever it is, 72,000 or 81,000.
So where
whatever
were
capacity
your
is.
friends sitting for that
She
700?
said that there was actually, I don't know where she was sitting, but she said that her view was actually obstructed from a pole. So you paid $700 and your view wasn't even that.
There was people without tickets outside in the parking lot in groves singing.
Really?
So
Just
you know,
singing
I got
along.
that. Yeah, just because you could hear her live.
Right.
Like, where the lighthouse is outside, where those big steps are?
Did they have like her
sitting
on
there.
the monitor out there?
Nothing. Just to be in the action.
Yeah.
It's
Just
pouring rain.
hardcore.
I will say, like,
fans.
props
Isn't
to
that
her. That's
crazy?
absolutely amazing. Just like, I don't know. I can't do the whole. And me and you went and just listened to Scooter Braun this weekend.
He looks so good. Though. Sorry.
He does, yeah.
Sorry. I know you and I are getting married, but Colin and I have been married a long time. Colin looks too good in those shades.
Are you serious?
Let's
What?
You
go.
gonna leave me out here?
Listen, honey.
Watch Brothers.
Why did I just let you two
Is
do
he
this
not
episode?
best man
tonight?
material? Isn't he so
I
great?
know that.
Oh my goodness.
oh shit.
You don't have your shades here?
I do, but they're way over there.
Would you like them?
It's okay.
All right. It just, if we had a camera on Hurley's got his shades on. It'd be whole room is just. I got a hot take for you.
Yeah.
This is
with
one
it.
I've been stewing on for a while.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Ready.
This is gonna come live and direct. This hit me because I have a buddy and I was talking about this and he agrees and he is of the category we're about to talk about. You ready for this? I've said this for a long time, okay? Mid people fuck more than attractive people. Quote me
Preach.
on that. I got a buddy who's a solid 5 and loves that he's a 5.
Yeah.
Right? And he is
His body count is. whoo!
he's hooking up with chicks every other night.
Dude, it's
Here's my
wild.
theory. Here's my theory, right? More mid-looking people have larger friend groups in which the drama seemingly seems to be less.
Right.
Whereas, I'm talking about a solid 5. If
Right.
you're a 4 to a 6, you're mid, right? You fuck. You plow all the time.
So what are you trying to say? I'm a smoke show 10?
because 9s and 10s over here in the watch and the shades.
Not getting laid.
Not getting laid. You know what I mean? Tell me how that works out.
Yeah.
The more attractive people have more drama.
Yeah.
They got an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend that they can't get over.
Right.
There's just, they're
You have an
very
ego.
cliquey.
Not saying you have an ego, but you have an ego where you don't want to go up.
More
Right.
attractive people have an ego.
Yeah.
Whereas the midder folk are just kind of happy to, get sucked and fucked.
That is.
I know. If you went up to a 3, you'd go home with them right away.
Okay.
But you wouldn't go up to a 3.
Yeah,
He's
so
tackled a
sometimes
couple.
it's happened, and I haven't even gone home with them. Again. But no, that's a fair point, dude, because I know a lot of people out there that just look like bags of milk, right? And they're always telling me, they're like, oh my God, this chick.
Plowing.
Whether they're telling the truth or not, I automatically assume they are.
Yes.
To where I just automatically start lying about, oh yeah, I got laid last night too. It's the same.
Right.
Same. No, I didn't. But
Right.
this kid is just always getting laid. I know a ton of those. So that's a fair point.
I think
It's a
it's
fair
pretty accurate.
point.
And that only came up because I was on the phone with, and he'll love this because I was saying I'm going to talk about this on the pod. He really will. He was all pumped, and he was like, "Dude, it's the most spot on." He was calling me as he's actively getting his back blown out.
Wait, what?
Blowing out her back.
Right.
Anywho.
Wait a second.
It could be a little bit of both. We don't know.
Trust me, the kids get laid every day.
It's 2023. I have an open mind, all right? Jesus Christ.
I mean, maybe that is, dude, because I've found that, and I don't want to sound like, I don't know, I guess talking about this kind of sounds conceited because it makes us seem like we're putting ourselves as like the smoke shows. But I would say that like all of like the mid-tier friends that are out here fucking, they have way more confidence than a lot of people I know in everything.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
About themselves, everything they do,
100%.
just a ton of confidence.
Absolutely.
So I mean, it plays a. Please
This
don't
just
hurt me. It plays a part.
Colin is hammered.
Yeah, 2 sips into the fucking
Two
BeatBox.
sips into a beatbox,
God
and he is
damn it.
down for the count.
Yeah. But yeah, you make a fair point there.
Right? Another hot take for you. And this one's actually out of pure curiosity. This is real. I have a very inquisitive mind. I question everything.
Great word.
I am
It is a good one.
yeah, I'm very interested. So I want to know in 2023 in late May, what are you doing still wearing a mask? Okay. What do you know that I don't know? That's how curious I am.
Watch
this
out.
isn't even like a asshole thing. I'm
No.
just like, what do you know that I don't know? I'm very curious I'm seeing people all over the city.
Yeah.
We saw a woman the other day riding her bike.
Alone.
It's 75 degrees and sunny, not a cloud in the sky. She has a mask on. She's by herself.
Right.
I see people driving in cars with a
a
mask
mask.
on. What do you guys know that I don't know? I'm very curious. You know?
I don't think they know shit. I'm saying. I'm saying, watch out for that fresh air because it might get you.
There's,
You know what I mean?
there's
Come
the
on.
clip right there. That's how that clip ends. I don't think they know shit, actually.
To be honest, dude, it's unreal because like even that time in the beginning of everything where we were all wearing the fucking mask, abiding by the rules and shit. You ever just like you put it on and you're like, dude, fuck, like you're smelling your shit. You're like, it's
Right.
just
Oh, yeah,
fucking
no.
gross,
Right.
dude. And then you're like, you're
Right.
perspirating over your nose and around your mouth.
The thing
and
that kills
shit.
me is like, I get it was a legitimate concern. In Boston, you no longer have to wear a mask in the hospital, like as a nurse.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
good.
Right.
So if healthcare in general is like, yeah, you're good. I have a theory on this. This goes back to mid. Ready for this?
Yeah.
Ugly people wear masks. Okay. I'm telling you.
Yo.
'Cause what other reason? The CDC now says you do not have to wear a mask, yet your ugly ass is still wearing a mask. What's
He
happening?
must be ugly as shit.
What's happening? If the CDC says we're good and Mass General's like, yep, no more masks in here. If you're a nurse or a doctor, you are good to go.
Right.
And then, Sarah, who's roughly a 2, is still wearing a mask. What other reason is it?
You know what, Kevin? Though Sarah still fucks more than you, though.
Sarah pipes way more than I do. Mid people fuck. And I'm a fan of that. Don't think I'm a hater.
They're piping with their masks.
I'm a yeah.
They're kissing with the
It's
mask
a
on.
silent fuck.
Yeah.
just two
That is-
mimes going at it.
That is true, though. You see, I've
is
been seeing a
interesting.
lot of
Yeah.
masks.
Seen a lot of masks. And
Masks
why?
in the car. Like,
Yeah.
that's stupid.
Dude, what is that about? I've been seeing people driving alone by themselves with a mask on.
Right.
What does that mean?
I saw a lady leaving church with a mask.
Right.
You're in the house of the Lord.
Right.
If you're not safe there.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it's not butter. You know? It's just
Yeah, the masks are out there,
Isn't that
dude. I don't know.
unbelievable?
I don't know. I don't think it'll ever go away, to be honest, because there'll always be another thing coming up to where it's like, oh, protect yourself.
I know.
Wear a fucking mask.
I know.
What if you have to sneeze?
So we
You sneeze in it. Yeah.
Kev used to hold his sneezes in the like what was it, like this. It wasn't even like fifth grade or no. It was all throughout high school, middle school, center school. Kev would be in a different class, hold his sneeze, and then run to my classroom just to sneeze in my face, and then
you
give me a
actually?
thumbs up.
It was a bit of a game
Swear
we
to God,
played.
it was.
If you could get-
It was. He would just sneeze right in your
Yeah.
face, then he'd look at you.
That's
get a-
weird because you yell at me when I sneeze on you.
well, because
And I'm not
yeah.
even running to get near you. You're just there.
Right. Well,
Well, we're grown now.
yeah.
Who's
I'm not
side are you
chasing down
on?
Colin at work to go sneeze, all right? That seems like a lot of effort. You're bored in school, you know,
Yeah,
you're not
right.
going to not do
We
it.
just-
What's
Sneeze on my
center
friend.
school?
That's before middle school, so like
Yes.
third to fifth.
That's
Yeah.
not just elementary school for you?
No.
Well, we were actually pretty terrible at school.
This is our suburban asses, because you're city girl.
Yeah.
talking to- so you have first and second grade in a different building. No. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not done. Ready for this? You then have third, fourth, and fifth in a
in
separate building.
separate own school.
Actually, down the street.
just a
not even
full-blown
the same
separate
one.
schools.
And then you have that's center school.
Yeah.
Third, fourth, and fifth.
Yeah.
Colin and I met in fourth.
Yeah.
Miss Casal, shout out.
How you doing?
And then middle school is sixth, seventh, and eighth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just had K1.
K through 8.
No, K through 5.
Oh, okay.
And then 6th, 7th, 8th. But then I actually went to a school that was 7th to 12th.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Seventh to 12th.
Yeah.
That's nerve wracking.
That
It
is.
was,
dude.
yeah. Imagine you're
Wait,
7
7 to 12, you're a freshman at 12.
No, you're a freshman at 9.
Are we talking about ages or what are we talking about?
Grade 9 is a freshman year.
So
8th
7
grade,
to 12.
9.
So you're a junior.
So it's like halfway through middle school
What are you talking about? 7th
and
grade.
then high school.
Right. Here, carry the 1.
Wait,
Freshman year is 9.
What year is freshman year? Freshman year's 9.
9.
So 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th was all one school.
So you
So a
had
senior
7.
at 12.
Yeah.
Wait, he's right?
Yeah.
Seniors, 7th graders to seniors.
I would
Yes.
be shitting myself as a 7th grader going in with seniors in the same school.
What do
Yeah.
the sports teams look like?
What's the bullying
I
aspect
didn't
in that
know.
school?
Yeah, I didn't know where
Jesus
my
Christ.
penis was in 7th grade. Fast forward to
Which is
senior
crazy.
year.
My 6th grade year, there were multiple pregnant girls. They were scary.
We lived in a very
I never even had my first kiss yet. Yeah.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't have any
very-
pregos.
No.
None of the
Yeah,
the
6th
sort.
grade. She was
Really?
pregnant and she was asking me
Just going
something.
to school openly?
Yeah, and I'm like,
Pregnant.
honey, I've never even had a first kiss yet. Like, I don't even know how you get
My
pregnant.
penis didn't even work in 6th
Right.
grade.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
what was going on
well,
down there.
because you know
Yeah.
you could hook up with the 12th graders.
Oh, that seems criminal.
That's
Yeah.
actually. Yeah,
We
I
had
didn't even
cops.
think of that.
At school. You
I'm
guys
thinking
have
of the
cops?
bullying aspect, and here it is.
Not to
You
mention-
actually, that is true. You have
Right.
like people hooking up with people in high school. but
Red
you got
Rover, Red
7th
Rover.
graders with
Send the
fucking-
little one over.
Right.
That's horrible.
What did you guys take before you came here?
But we were playing Red Rover, Red Rover.
Send the little one over.
You, what?
You were playing Send the Little One Over?
Dude, that's your school, not us. I said Red Rover. Our school.
Our school is just
was-
plain Red Rover.
Yeah, Red Rover, Red Rover.
Send Kevin right
Send the
over.
guy with a fancy watch over. And Colin would come strutting in. You know, and you'd purposely break the chain so you could stand next to him.
Right. Exactly.
Sorry, we weren't getting, ass clapping in the handicap stall. Yeah.
Speaking about ass clapping, my mom called me last night and goes, I saw Kevin's TikTok about ass cheeks clapping together. And I was like,
It's
Mom, I'm so sorry.
It is tough when your now mother-in-law,
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Here's
How
the
do you
morning's alarms.
navigate that one? Like with that type of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
does your mom say anything about that?
She was laughing.
Oh,
yeah,
she was
yeah.
Like, whose cheeks were you clapping last night, Kevin?
Well, it was horrible. They put me on blast. I'm sitting there. I'm laying on the couch, pajamas on, thinking the night's over. She comes out on speakerphone, and they kind of set me up. They're like, "What did you say in your last morning alarm?" And me, not knowing she's really on the phone with her mother.
Right.
I was like, "Oh, I said guys can only ruin 2 things in your life: your frown lines and your pussycat." And she goes, it's my mom. And I go, hey, Lauren.
Wow.
How are you?
Yeah, that's nerve-wracking right there.
Not
Yeah.
great.
Sheesh.
Not I have this guy in my DMs who I finally had to
Oh,
handle.
that's how being you started.
Yo.
Okay.
What's his name?
So we'll give him this guy has been blowing me up for months looking for employment. And I am not hiring. Okay.
Well, if you're hiring anyone, you're hiring me.
Yeah, exactly. So I said, honestly, like we're not really hiring, but we can have some fun with it here. And I can call you and we can do I'll give you a 60-second elevator pitch.
Right. Well, it turns out, I mean, if his pitch is good,
Right.
maybe
I know,
he
watch,
does
it's actually
get hired.
amazing. Yeah. Like, we'll find you a job
Yeah,
here.
well,
Shit. Actually, can you get to Boston? What's his name?
His name is Mike.
Mike. And what's he looking to do?
So that's what's funny. I'm like, hey, like, what are your skills? And he's
Yeah.
like, well, I do video editing. Well, I could do video editing. I've never done it before. Right. I'd like to try.
I'm an idea guy. I
I
thrive
was
off
like,
enthusiasm.
Okay, maybe not that one. I go, anything else? He's like, well, I see you have a merch line. I could make your merch. I go, any experience there? He goes, none.
Right.
Nothing.
Hey, good for him for wanting to get
Right.
out
To
there.
reaching out, willing to learn.
Yeah. This is Mike. He's going to do his elevator pitch with us here for employment.
Wait.
Hello?
Here we go, Michael. You were live and on the air on the No Limits podcast. How are we doing today?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Beautiful. Now, I just teed this thing up. You've been in the DMs quite a bit looking for employment, which we are eagerly excited to hear a little bit about the resume, a little bit about your background. Let's pretend. Are you down to role play for a second? Just play with us here.
Oh, yeah. So right now I'm working a retail job, and I'm trying to get out of that, and I'm trying to start my own merch business right now.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Let's have some fun. We are going to pretend we're at an elevator. I am on floor 8 is my stop. We're in the lobby currently. You are going to have from the lobby to floor 8 to give your elevator pitch, things you're good at, skill sets, resume, work history, how you can be an asset. And if by the 8th floor I like it, we'll hire you.
All right.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into it. Oh, here we go. We're in. I am. Mind hitting 8 for me there? Thank you. And begin.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Boop. Floor 2.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm hardworking, and I just don't like to give up. I'm very motivated and self-driven, and I'm just motivated to make a better life for myself and my family and my future family. And I don't like to give up on anything I do, and no matter what I do, I like to work hard.
You're hired. Well, all right. So what would we do? Like I'm wondering how we can fit you into this equation. Where do we put you?
I don't know. I'm willing to learn anything possible. Like no matter what I would do, I'm willing to learn anything. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm willing to learn new things, no matter what it is. And yeah. I don't know. Like, what would you see? Like, what would you see me doing?
Do you do editing? I know you said you want to get a merch. Do you do merch now? Like, do you screen print or sew or design or any of that stuff?
Yeah, because I'm still learning that a little bit because like I just got into that, and so like that would be something I would be into though. Like if I could have some time to learn that, I would definitely do that.
Okay, I like it. What about on the editing side? Any? Have you worked prior in any editing roles? Editing short form clips or podcast clips or TikToks?
I haven't. But I just recently like started playing around with video editing on. I forgot that video. I started making some new videos.
Okay.
And trying to get my merch out there.
All right.
Love that.
I like that.
Boom.
All right. Let's do this. Why don't you send me both? If you could send me an email of the videos you've done, and then even just some pictures or vids of the merch you've made.
Yeah.
You know, we'll take a look. If it's a fit, it's a fit, and we'll rock and roll from there.
Oh yeah.
You like? Where are you calling in from right now?
Minnesota, Whipper Lake.
Minnesota. Gorgeous this time of year. I hear.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful, Mike. Well, put that email together, send it my way, and we'll chit chat later. All right.
Oh, I guess sounds good. Thank you so much.
Take
Have
care,
a
Mike.
great weekend.
You too.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Bye.
What a guy.
I am way too nice.
He goes, "You're hired."
I'm way too nice. You know.
You know,
wanna hand
the
those to,
pieces
Hurley?
were there. You
Pieces
know what
were
I
there.
mean? He's a hard worker.
He's through there.
He's never going to give up.
I'm just so nice.
He's
you know?
just never going to give up. That
yeah,
kid.
like
The
that's.
cockiness level for this whole episode, but like, we're not mids. I'm so nice.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, we're up there. You know what I mean?
Not that we are.
Well, we're
No,
not
no,
mids.
I'm just
as
making
in-
a joke for what we're talking
I know,
about.
I know, we've
I'm
been out
not-
there.
Yeah.
That you're absolutely right. But like, imagine you're in the not that we are venture capitalists or on
Yeah.
Shark Tank by any means, but your elevator pitch is normally like hey, I've done X, Y, Z. Here's
Well,
why I can apply it to
and
your
you would
current
think
business.
it's almost like, dude,
You know?
fucking lie to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
don't
He
lie to
definitely
my
seems
ass,
really
dude.
young. Something that I kind of realized too, with mind you, I've never ever been to Minnesota. So much could be happening over there.
Minnesota.
Big hockey
Minnesota.
place, I heard.
But I mean,
Lakes
in
now.
Boston, and, like New England, we're very much instilled on this. Like I remember I had to make an elevator pitch for like a essay in like 5th grade. Like we're like taught at a much different level in Boston, and we're surrounded by even we were just in Indianapolis, very popular city, and it was dead, and it was Friday at like 4:00, and it was dead outside. I'm like, where's everyone working? Like
Right.
we're so surrounded by people in suits and businesses that I think it like, I don't know, like we're like trained to think and talk differently here.
Right.
Than
Well,
some
you're
other
almost
states,
you're
for
forced to
sure.
be more personable because
Yeah.
you're just
Yeah.
running into people nonstop, especially when like
Yeah.
you guys are living in the heart of the city.
Yeah.
If you're out like Minnesota, where I'm not saying it's not like
Yeah.
it's not the sticks or anything, but it's not
Yeah.
Boston or New York or
Right.
LA.
Yeah.
To where you're not really running into people like that all the time, and you're not talking to people like that
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
When you guys are out all the time, just talking, now you're personable. You're easy to
Yeah.
talk to.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I definitely used to be like hard to communicate with like certain people because I get nervous, and I think I've gotten a lot better with it for sure. So it's definitely with practice, like you're
Yeah.
saying, and not everyone gets that just from location where they
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
100%.
That was hit with the elevator pitch. Man, you gotta lie. Everybody lies on their resume.
That's- yeah, little-
What is it with editing? You have any experience? Oh, it turns out I
you know.
do.
Yeah,
You know?
used to edit for Hillary Duff.
Yeah,
it was in
yeah,
a wire
yeah.
show.
Yeah. Crazy.
See?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something crazy's
Yeah.
going
Hit me
into
with
it.
hit
My
me with-
sister's fiance was friends with Hillary Duff's husband, and
Right.
I just edited
Yeah.
some of her videos. I'll send you a couple clips after this,
And then never send
and then
them.
never send them it, but just
Right.
constantly tell them
Yeah.
you're ready to work.
All right, we put a questionnaire out there on Instagram. We gotta do more of these because we get
I know.
this is an app called Not Gonna Lie. You put the link on your Instagram stories. People can submit their questions. It's anonymous.
Full anonymous.
So this is what
too.
So you
look
can
like.
really go in.
Like I
yeah.
can't see. I don't know. It's probably a very rough cut, but I can't see what they're saying. I can't see who it's from. I can just see their question.
Right.
You know?
It's a long question.
So people get in here. Yeah. So bear with me. I haven't read it in a long time. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. But we'll go through just a couple of these. We'll
Yeah.
bang these out. Would love your thoughts around finances and joint accounts. Once the wedding comes, question mark. Let me read that again.
you can't
Do
read.
you want me to read that one?
No. I
you
got
got
it.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna plow
Can't
through it.
even
Okay.
read. Once the wedding, I'm Ron Burgundy.
Damn it, who put a question mark in there? Here we go. Take 2. Would love your thoughts around finances and joint accounts once the wedding comes. I'm getting married November of this year, and we have a house together. Thinking ahead of time, should we have joint accounts or not?
Yeah. I think this is something also too, all the advice we're going to give is definitely just what works for Kevin and I.
Yes.
And advice that you
Doesn't work for
guys-
me, but I'm gonna get there one day. Trust me.
But I'm just saying, like, every situation is completely different. This is Kevin and I's take on this.
Do you want to start? I have mine ready to go.
Yes. So, well, we've already discussed our joint bank accounts. So, for one, I make a lot less money than Kevin does. That's flat out. I decided on healthcare as my route. They just don't pay well. Kevin also loves to work 24/7, so he has 100 different sources of income. So we do what works best for ourselves. Like, I'm strongest in the household. I love to do that. Kevin loves to work, so that's the way we divvy things up. We have decided that when we're older, we will have separate accounts each, and then one joint account.
Don't look at me. You say it to the camera. People are going to think you're reading
I'm
from a cue
banking
card.
on that
Don't
joint
look at me.
account, Kevin. No,
Let me
just
tell
kidding.
you how we'll break this down.
Yes.
This is just what works for us.
Yes.
And Ashley hit it right on the head, right? I cover the bills. Ashley covers the house. We've covered this before. But
Yes.
I would recommend this. I'd have
But I love to
3
do
bank accounts. I would have a his and a hers, totally separate. She can spend whatever's in hers. I can spend whatever in mine. And then you have one account that you share, you both can contribute to, you both can pull from. Maybe for some couples that's called, the bills account.
Or the essentials.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
For
Keep the house afloat type deal.
Exactly.
Right.
I know for this is coming from a long line of Coonies too. I know from my parents, they had separate accounts. They had one joint account. That account was for the kids.
Right. Right.
Okay, if I want to do something fun, I don't have to ask him or her.
That's
We
another
can pull
thing.
from there.
Yeah, it's not like you guys, because if you have one, just we're going in on one, and then fuck,
Biggest
I'm going
mistake
out,
ever.
you're going out. All right, don't spend too much
it's
because
gonna
we got
cost-
this and that's coming out of it. Have your own shit if you want to go do that.
If you're gonna have one account, it's gonna cause so many fights internally. What'd you spend at Target? TJ Maxx again?
Right.
Oh my god, it's gonna be endless. Where she should have her funds, she can do whatever she wants with them. I should have mine, do whatever, and then we have one joint account. But you're right. Like Ashley hit on the head. That only works for us.
Right. Yeah.
Ashley likes taking care of the house.
I loved it.
I hate taking care of the house.
Yeah, I know. I had to re-clean your plate this morning.
See what I mean? I oddly enjoy covering the
Yeah.
bills and stuff. That's my
Yeah, and I would never,
Forte.
ever want to do that.
Here's an interesting one
Yeah.
that we definitely should go around the group here. What is your opinion on, air quotes, if he would?
If he could, he would.
Hold on.
If he wanted to, he would.
Inappropriate.
No. What is your opinion on if he wanted to, he would?
What do you mean?
So she's saying girls would go to brunch and they'd be
Mm-hmm.
like, sis, if he wanted to, he would. Okay.
Like, he would
about
text you back,
everything.
yeah.
He's not doing it, so he doesn't
Yeah,
want
that's
to.
bullshit. Can I go first?
Here we go. This is Colin.
Let
He
me go
is
first. If he
Corporate
wanted
Colin.
to, he would.
Please.
I get that all. So it'll be oh, you didn't text that girl back. Never. Dude, I don't text anybody.
Right.
My mother's up my ass about getting back to her. My brother, everybody, dude. I'm just. What I do is I see the text and I take it into consideration. I answer it in my head. I'm like, okay, I got to do that. I don't answer it.
Right.
So if that's I've gotten girls where their friends will tell them, if he wanted to text you, he would text you. If he wanted to take you out on a date, he would take you out on a date. Whoa, hold up. I didn't text you back just because I'm not even thinking about it like that. I think girls maybe get a little too
Carried away.
Yeah, a little too carried away. They think too far ahead or too deep into it. To where it's trust me, dude. I'm I didn't even think that far ahead. I didn't answer because I didn't feel it go off.
Yeah.
And then I saw it and
that
I was
makes
like, it's
sense.
way too late.
Yeah. Right.
Next thing you know, I woke up and I was like, oh shit, I should have texted her back.
Right.
But in her mind, her friends are like, if he wanted to, he would, and he
Right.
would. And now I don't like you anymore. No.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
don't believe in that.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I think there's certain aspects of it. I definitely think just in relationships wise, if I'm definitely not interested in someone, I'm not going to answer them back. I think with you and I in our previous relationships as well, you and I have taken those, not sacrifices, but you know what I mean? We've definitely done more for each other than we probably have for other people, just because we were so much more into each other than we were other people without even noticing. However, as a girl with someone who, engaged to someone who I know loves me very much, and we've been talking about our future, guys sometimes just need to be told. Just
Facts.
Yes.
Seriously,
flat
tell
out.
me.
Yeah.
Tell me what to do.
Yeah. So I
seriously.
think that's a lot of it. And I think a lot of
That's
girls
facts.
assume guys will know these things. And I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now because I'm so bad at stuff like that. But there's been okay, quality time. There's been so many times where in the beginning I tell you Kevin, I appreciate when your phone is down and you're just paying attention to me and solely me.
And I'm like, yep, I'm here. What do you need?
Yeah, exactly.
Just call me. Just text
and
me.
he's not
Text
doing
me.
that to be rude. You just sometimes don't realize how much that means to me. Or there's definitely certain things where I've had to be please, can you just do this? Or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And you're
totally.
oh, absolutely, that takes nothing out of me. But I think you're saying, sometimes girls read so much into it and they assume it's black and white, and it's really not. And you have to be able to work as a team.
Yeah, I agree.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It is. It's what you said. You hit the nail on the head. It's just just say it. I think girls have a hard time. Because they won't say shit to you, meaning, you know, like if it's me and some chick talking, like they won't say shit to me about how they're feeling or what they want from me or what they want more from me or whatever. But then they'll go to brunch and they'll talk to their friends. And you would, I'm clueless.
Right.
But they're telling their friend, like, he's not doing this, he's not doing that way. If you just fucking laid it out on the table, I'd be like what you just said, when Kev was just like, yeah, perfect, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Easy.
Right.
And then right
Perfect.
there, if he wanted to, he kind of would there. If he decides to still continue not doing it,
Right,
then,
then you
doesn't really
could
care.
take a hint,
Right.
but like,
take the hint. Yeah.
100%.
you should just take me out on a date. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
You can take that in.
I think both of those are spot on for sure.
Yeah.
Where do you stand?
I think I'm going to leave her name out of it because she'll kill me, but someone we all know, someone I'm related to, it narrows it down to 2 people. But in a relationship, I think guys will say they're going to change or do something and then they don't. And then if they are like, life is such like patterns.
Yeah.
So I said it to Colin, my twin.
We all knew where you were going with that.
She was in a relationship where like the guy, this is a couple relationships ago, you know.
Just the way the
guy,
it's like 3 or 4 relationships ago, not this
she
one.
would turn around to the fan and be like, no, like he's gonna change his act and he's gonna do X, Y, and Z. And I would be like, because that's a guy's sales pitch.
Right.
Ashley tells me to do something. Oh yeah, no, totally.
Sure.
I'll do it.
Right.
And fix it for life.
Right.
Other guys will do it once, twice, maybe 3 times, and then can you do that for life?
Well, then maybe
Can
that's how
change
you
yourself
know.
for life?
Well,
Which is-
whoever asked that question, where it's like maybe that's how you
Totally.
find out is if you
No,
just
100%.
ask or you tell your partner what you want more from them. If they don't give it to you after that,
Yeah.
then maybe they're not into it.
It truly
But
is the
once
one
you say
too.
it, you're good.
I remember you used to tell me about one of your exes. You guys would constantly be in fights because you wanted to like flip furniture instead of hang out with her and this and that. Well,
If
screw
it's
it.
free,
You're not
it's
engaged.
for me.
Wow.
Turning
But
trash
then
into cash.
Me, our third date, you drove from Wyndham, New Hampshire to Peabody after I had work just to take me out for ice cream, just to drop me back off.
Were you in Peabody? Oh, well, I was already
Yeah.
in
He did.
Peabody.
He said it. He goes, I was actually just
already
here.
I took 3 buses to get here.
no.
I was in the neighborhood. Didn't know if you were out of work.
Is that a
Yeah.
far drive for you? Well, no, not because I was working right down the
Yeah.
block, so it wasn't bad
But
for
I
me.
think
no.
in that aspect, like I think sometimes girls and guys too, definitely like they hang on to it, and like there is that certain truth behind it, and like, honey, if he's not putting the effort you want, just walk away. You can't make him be obsessed with you like that.
That is
like,
true.
You know.
That is true.
I totally agree. I like that a lot. We'll end on this one because I'm curious your thoughts.
My thoughts are Colin's thoughts.
Both yours.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
What?
That's just a Hurley cut to me right as I was sucking down that beatbox there. I saw it on the screen. It was pretty
Really good.
funny.
He likes
How
it.
are you looking on that thing? Are you
She's
Oh
almost
God,
gone.
the way he
your eyes,
lifted
dude.
that.
You hear her
She was
empty.
at date.
Yeah. Oh dear Lord.
let me feel yours. How gone are you?
It's probably yours. Is probably more than me.
You're pretty much done that thing. Feel this.
Where are you at?
Feel
Old
mine.
Cooney sips.
Okay,
Here, take it
well,
anyway.
halfway. Ash, how we inappropriate on your part.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hurley. Cheers to you back there.
Cheers to being honest with your partner.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you 3 ones right out of the gate here. No, we won't even do that last question because this just popped in my head. This is coming directly from my twin sister. All right. This is insider information, guys.
shit.
On a first date, how do you win a girl over? You ready for this?
Yeah.
These are 3 mistakes dudes are making. And again, this is coming from the twin.
Right.
Okay. Guys, out of the gate, first date, you can't have the googly eyes.
What?
You can't go. Right.
Oh,
You-
poor Colin.
Right.
you
I think
can't-
I'm in love.
Hear
The
me
first-
out. Yeah, picture this because the girl, that's gonna freak her out.
Right.
You guys, number 1, to win a girl over on a first date, you can't have the googly eyes.
Right.
You gotta go in there a little cool.
Too cool for school? Just cool
confident.
enough.
Don't sit there
Not
and be
too
like,
school for no, not
Too
too
school for cool.
yeah, why don't you all mix
That
some
was
water?
me. No, that was just me.
No, but she's right. Not too cool for school.
Right. Just cool enough
Too cool
for you.
for That's number 1. You can't go in there with the googly eyes, okay?
Yeah.
She's going to know out of the gate, oh my God, he's obsessed with me. I
Right,
got to get out of
right,
here.
right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, even girls like a little bit of a chase, you know?
That's my
Right.
number 2. Girls love what they can't have. You got to let them hunt a little bit. You know, girls, when you drive by roadkill, you don't pull over and like roadkill, right?
Right.
But if you hunt down the damn lion,
Yeah.
you freaking get that thing taxidermied in your apartment. You know,
Right.
that's number 2.
Great point. That is numero dos.
Okay.
Anyway.
And number 3, the final step to finding love on your first date:
Just DM her.
be super gentle with the follow up. The date ends. Let some time go by. How much
You
time?
don't go in for the first kiss.
How much time?
that what you're saying?
I mean, like when you say goodbye to her, when's the next appropriate time to hit her up? Is it the moment she gets home? Had a great time with you tonight.
Say,
Love
like-
seeing your butt.
Yeah.
Or do you wait a day or maybe till the morning after? And I would text her during daylight hours. I would follow up the next morning.
Right.
And say,
Because that's respectful.
hey, it's 10 a.m.
Right.
So, hey, had a
Hey, it's
blast
10
with you
a.m. on a
last
Monday.
night.
I'm allowed to text you right now.
Yeah, right. Don't text her 2 a.m. the next morning. Be like,
Right.
sup?
Last night was sick.
Yeah.
Last time was a movie.
What are your thoughts
Yeah,
on that?
last night was
the
a
one,
movie.
The 1 through 3.
So, yes, agree. I think that definitely the googly eyes can be a bit much. Also, depending, like I know with you and I, you used to text me saying like you missed me, and I kept ignoring that because that was way too much for me.
I was like, okay, that's
Yeah,
fine. It's fine.
Did I say that? I meant I don't miss you at all.
Right. Well, she's like a city chick. She was like, Ash was hard to lock down in a relationship because she had so many walls up.
Right.
It was like Fort Knox. And then I'd get over one wall and I'd be like, fucking barbed wire on the next
Right.
one.
Damn it.
And then I get over that and it's like, oh my God, there's a moat with a crocodile.
Yeah, but see that,
You know?
like for coming as a single guy, if I were to go try and get with a girl or whatever, and that was the case, that is it. That's when I'd be
Right.
like, that's love. This is
Right.
it. Because
Yeah.
you got to
Oh,
be
yeah.
like that with everybody.
Yeah.
That's a turn on for
No,
a guy.
totally.
Because that's what we think of. Like, all right, so
Yeah.
it's me, but then every other guy, you're not just giving it up.
Right.
You got, you know, you got to put in a little bit of effort.
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
Like it.
So I definitely agree. I think like the googly eyes can be a bit much. I definitely don't act like an asshole. Don't try to be cool. Like, yeah, if I'm free, we can hang. Like,
Yes.
definitely like be interested. I think
Write that
that,
Right.
at least me, I come from old fashioned, so I like after a date. I don't quite remember you and I just because that was like a little while ago.
I believe I curtsied.
Right. I just mean like
Fair maiden.
that night, I think you can send a very simple text like, hey, had a great time with you.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of leave it at that and then give it a few days to, not saying you can't talk in between, but give it a few days before asking for the next
Let
date.
the meat marinate.
I think some
Right.
girls, though,
Let the
also
pussycat
might like
marinate.
the, right. I think some
Wow.
girls might
said
like
that?
that immediate thing, but I think for most girls, you know, like they're also trying to sit there and be like, oh, do I really like this person
Right.
too? And then what was the third one?
That was the follow up. Follow up the next day during daylight hours.
Oh, right. Yeah, but I think just
You
like
covered 'em.
on, yeah.
Closing thoughts.
Yeah,
Anything
dude.
scratching your brain over there?
Because I think here's the deal. Okay, here's what I think. I was telling you this actually on the phone
That's
over
Colin's filler, by the way. You know when comedians are like, and I'll tell you this.
here.
Colin's
Let me
filler
tell you this, and I'm
is,
just like
here's-
marinating.
Here's the deal.
Yeah,
all
listen.
right, and I am so glad he picked on me
Yeah.
for this question. To wrap it up.
Let me just say thank you again
Right.
for asking me this.
Right.
No, we spoke about this on the phone on the way over here. Lately I've been like, there was one girl who I did the nice guy shit with. Okay, so I did the dates. I wouldn't say like I wasn't texting like I drop her off from the date and I text her that night, but I text her the next like early afternoon, like kind of that. Had a great time.
Right.
Like I was all in, and I
Right.
was doing all the nice guy shit. And at the end, oh my God, did I just get fucking embarrassed? Okay, so it did not work out at all. But then when I go out, to your guys' point, and I'm not playing like an asshole card or anything like that. I'm just more so like I'm not diving headfirst in the deep end type deal. So I'll play a little more like, yeah, whatever. Like if
Yeah.
you're free, we can do it.
Play
If
cool.
not a big deal. I don't care.
Yeah.
And that's always the one where they're actually into me.
Right.
Whereas like when I do, because you want to be a nice guy, but like the all around nice guy, that's where it's girls. I don't know. I don't know. And the all around nice guy is texting you in the morning, texting you
Right.
before you get home
Right.
from the date. Hey, did you make it home okay? Da 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 da. And
Yeah.
it just for me,
Yeah.
that hasn't
Yeah.
worked.
Totally.
Hasn't worked. But when I have
think,
a little
though,
different
in
aspect.
that situation, the girl was not meant to be.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I played the nice guy card with
Yeah.
Ash, and it was
Look at us now.
meant to be. You know,
Right.
I was that like, you know.
But you said like even you had your even when he was a little too nice, right? Where it was like, all right, chill out.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like you got to find that middle ground,
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, I think that means kind of like the googly eye. Like she was saying, you know, once it was kind of like, okay, this kid really likes me. Not
She's gonna
that.
kill us.
Yeah.
Thanks for airing out my beef on the internet, Kevin. You fat selfish peg.
the voice he goes into.
That's what she's gonna say. How's your muffin top doing, Kevin?
Yeah, the hard S's.
You're
Trying to
tired.
eliminate
Thanks
it.
a lot.
You know I don't like my love handles. Oh,
That's
any
good
other thoughts?
stuff.
No, I think this is really it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on this Wednesday morning. Have a great rest of your day. Hugs and kisses. Love ya.